A Commonest Pandemic, A Shopkeeper's Tale. Written by HANIS ARINI, SITI NURZAHIDAH, Muhammad ASRAFEEL, Ifi Sam and SHANGKARI. Illustrated by Lim Zi Xuan.
For days, shoppers have been urged not to stockpile. Receipts like these filled this morning are anything to go by.
It was 8 at night. Maci Ipa was lazing on the sofa watching Bulletin Utama on TV3. Scenes of people crowding the supermarkets, grabbing items and emptying the racks were shown.
What is wrong with them?
Asked Maci Ipa. A while later, the Prime Minister announced a nationwide restriction movement order which would begin on 18th March.
No wonder the shops are flooded with people panic buying. I reckon my shop will have a lot of people too tomorrow.
Pondered Maci Ipa. Maci Ipa is a shopkeeper who owns a small grocery shop in Sabah. She has been operating this shop alone for 15 years. A day before the enforcement of RMO, Maci Ipa was operating her shop with the thought that many would flock to her shop to stock up on food and basic supplies. However, everything was on the contrary. Her shop was not crowded. Only regular customers came and got what they needed. Wondering why, she looked across the street and saw other shops were opened as usual as well. Then she saw many people buying items from the 99 Speed Mart because it offered more varieties and choices compared to her small shop. She knew that small businesses like hers couldn't afford to stock too much staple food that would expire.
Maci Ipa, we can always find money. Safety first. The COVID-19 cases are spiking,
Said the neighbors. Many came and advised Maci Ipa to close her shop. Even her best friend, Auntie Rosna, decided to close hers for 3 months. Yet, Maci Ipa didn't listen to any of them. During the movement control order, Maci Ipa adhered to the standard operating procedure, though some customers were whining and complaining. Measuring their temperatures, ensuring customers sanitize their hands, recording personal details, and maintaining social distancing had become a common tedious routine for her. During the MCO, only the head of a family was allowed to go out. So, there were also customers that came in and asked her for help in picking the groceries because they were not used to shop alone.
Luckily, not many people come to my shop, so it is easier for me to monitor since I'm working alone.
Said Maci Ipa gratefully. A horn sound was heard. Maci Ipa walked out slowly with the help of her cane. A blue lorry with a driver could be seen.
Who are you? You are not the same delivery man.
She asked curiously.
Hello Makcik, I'm John. I was asked to deliver these items. Kamal is not around.
Said the delivery man.
Sorry for asking, but Where are you from? These days, I'm a bit worried with strangers coming to my shop to deliver the items. They might be coming from the red zone areas.
said Makcik Ipa.
I'm from Kota Kinabalu. Don't worry, our company ensures that the workers adhere to the SOP provided.
Makcik Ipa felt relieved after getting an affirmation from the delivery man. Despite wanting to keep her business running, Makcik Ipa was worried for her own safety.
unveiled a $58 billion package to shield people and businesses from the impact of COVID-19.
After arranging the items on the racks, Makcik Ipa sat back at the counter and listened to the evening news on Era Sabah. There was an announcement related to package rangsangan economy, which would be provided for all small and medium-sized enterprises. Incentives for the B40s and M40s would also be given during this pandemic,
Thank God. This will help to lessen my burden.
said Makcik Ipa appreciatively. Things were slow and quiet during the MCO. One day, a customer approached the counter to pay and gave suggestions to Makcik Ipa to improve the store's service related to the COVID-19 SOP.
Makcik, I think it is better for you to use the non-contact temperature scanner. It will be convenient for us all.
Said the customer.
I can't afford those items as they are too expensive.
Sighed Makcik Ipa. The customer nodded sympathetically.
Do you manage this store alone? Don't you have any family members?
Asked the customer.
I live with my brother and my nephew. They are actually quite worried about me opening the store during this pandemic. I have to take extra precaution for our safety.
Said Makcik Ipa. Later that night, Makcik Ipa closed the store and went home to her beloved family. After they had dinner, they watched the news on Astro Awani together. During that daunting time, watching the news had become the new norm for everyone to know the latest information regarding COVID-19.
The announcement was made this evening by Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin after obtaining feedback from the Health Ministry on the COVID-19 situation in Malaysia. The MCO came into effect on
There was an
March 18th,
announcement of the extension of MCO for 2 more weeks because the cases had increased tremendously. Upon hearing the news, Makcik Ipa painstakingly decided to close her shop because she did not want to risk her family members' safety. But on the other hand, her 8-year-old nephew was excited about the extension, unable to understand the predicament everyone continued to face. She felt devastated to make that difficult decision and could only wonder when all this would come to an end.